entering the ring wearing his traditional solid black trunks and fighting out of Catskill, New York. White trunks with blue and red trim, fighting out of it.
Scheduled for 12, and Tyson comes right out, right into Bruce Seldon.
Bruce has used that jab, but already got hit with a hook. He's got to step to it once in a while.
A left hook by Mike Tyson already got to Bruce Seldon.
Every once in a while, you got to step into the eye of the storm to get to Mike Tyson. Okay? Bruce Seldon cannot think backwards, jab backwards, or punch going backwards because it's not going to be effective enough to keep Mike off.
And Mike Tyson eats up fighters that go fighting backwards because he lunges forward, and that's where the power is for him.
Tyson coming forward, swing and a miss with the right hook attempt. Now there's the left jab. Not much sweat from Mike Tyson. Has not worked up perspiration. Seldon has. Seldon flicking that trademark left jab. Again, Tyson boring in, and then Seldon decides to hold on. That looks familiar.
So when Mike's down in a crouch, he's got to spring up. If Bruce comes down and then comes up into Mike, maybe he can be effective enough to hurt him, but not going backwards, not at this range.
But Tyson is not bobbing and weaving and is not in that crouch that we were talking about. He's standing way outside. Look how he stands straight up there. Now that's not...
Oh, down goes Bruce Seldon.
Come on. That was a punch high on the head.
It was a punch high in the head, Freddie. You're exactly right.
Hand, and it was stunned him.
With about 1:40 remaining in round one, Seldon goes down for the first time.
He had a nice long rest there, but he has felt...
Back comes Seldon. And Tyson with a left hook, and Seldon is down on his stomach.
Steve, there are two unalterable truths in boxing. If you have a great chin, you don't have a great chin, you can't get one. You can't buy one or learn one.
Oh, forget it.
Punch.
He's wobbly.
You can always punch, and that's it.
It's over in the first round.
1 minute and 9 seconds were left, and he was not going to weather the storm.
And he throws a couple of shots, and they don't land really clean, but you're going to see one of them land on the top of his head, as we'll watch it here. Mike always has his hands high, springing, trying to come down under. He hits him on the top of the head. He hits him just on top of, and the softest part of your head is the very top of your head.
Bobby, the crowd is reacting. It looked like at first that Steele was waving it off, and they didn't see a punch.
He hits him, yeah, you know what? Yeah, but in the right, it looks like his head punch glanced off the top of his head. It looked like his elbow almost slammed into the head in the same place, but I think it was just the right hand. We'll look at it one more time. Watch the top of Bruce Seldon's head. All right, now Mike's coming in. He senses the kill. There's the left hook. Bruce goes back to the ropes and down. The crowd is booing. I hear him in the background. I'll tell you why they're booing, Steve. They don't believe those were legitimate shots for heavyweight champions to be knocked out with, and I have to somewhat agree. I don't think, Bruce represented a good quality heavyweight type chin there.
I agree with you, especially the first knockdown. It was a glancing blow off the top of the head. If anything, he got hit by the elbow of Mike Tyson. And look at the legs of Seldon here, wobbling and staggering.
This is what we talked about.